sky, straight ahead at show center. There's that beautiful white, golden, black fence. He's rolling over to check his show line configuration. Right at show center now as we're going to go straight up into the sky. Watch as Penny's going to bring that airplane all the way to 0 airspeed. Put it into an inverted stall condition. Smoke on, left rudder, and an inverted flat spin to enter AirPower over Hampton Road. 1, 2, 3, 4 rolls. Stop it on that vertical down line, exactly on his show line. Now watch, he's going to bring the nose of this pitch right back up again. What we like to call a torque roll. He's going to take it all the way up, hanging on the 260 horsepower of that prop. And now watch, as the airspeed comes all the way back down to 0. This airplane is going to rotate, not because of flight controls, but because the torque of that engine is actually going to cause it to turn around and around the engine. While he's torque rolling backwards, there's our T-37 crew, the local boys, give him a wave, and you can hear that Tweety Bird sound. Now watch as Penny will get that beautiful pitch repositioned with his 1/2 Cuban 8. In addition to flying this pitch test 2C on the Airshow circuit, you may have seen Penny over the last few years as he was the Air Force A-10 demo pilot on the West Coast team, showing the capabilities of that A-10 aircraft, and he was successfully deployed in combat for over 20 combat missions. Right back over the top, it looks like a loop, but snap rolling it once on the top for what we call the avalanche, right around that beautiful cloud. Now one of the funnest maneuvers for an aerobatic pilot to fly, watch. We're going to go straight up, 500 feet, 1,000 feet, 1,500 feet of a straight column of smoke in the sky, 2,000. Airspeed is 50, 40, 30, 20, left rudder, a little right aileron, pivoted exactly around that left wingtip for the hammerhead starter. But he said, you like it, watch? Let's see if he can do 2 of those hammerhead turns in the same time. Get ready, folks. Watch, he's going to go straight up. Straight up. Straight up. Now, kick in that rudder and see if we can get that airplane to go around. Not once. There's down once. Twice. The double hammerhead turn, Mr. Penny Varden, folks. All right. This next maneuver is a very fun one to fly as well. What we're going to see him do is pull back straight up again. But now instead of letting that airspeed run out at the top of this maneuver, watch as he's going to pull the stick back, fly that airplane through a graceful 180-degree, what we call Humpty maneuver. And there he is, right back down now. Oh, and just for the fun of the 1.5 snaps on the spin line down. All right, this next maneuver, most A-10 pilots can't fly. It's the 8-sided loop. They usually get to 5 or 6 and lose track. Let's see how Penny does. There's 3, 4, 5. There you go. Okay, pull it down, strict down. So there's 6. 2 more. You can do it. 7. Very nice job. The 8-sided loop on the stop sign in the sky. Now watch what we call the centrifuge. Most fighter pilots hate the centrifuge, but this is the fun kind. Snap rolling over to the right, stopping exactly inverted on that show line, bringing that nose right back down now. Looking to pick up about 200 miles per hour. Roll this back and talk, pitch upside down, and the inverted pass with a little wave to the hometown crowd for you. Pushing those negative 3 Gs, trying to force him out the top of that canopy. His 5-point seatbelt harness is all that's holding him into that pitch as he climbs on that vertical line off to her left. Again, pushing negative right there, what we call negative. Humpty now, diving straight back down. The ground getting larger. Now let's see if we can get another tumble out of this airplane. And we're going to wind up the energy on it, kick all 3 control axis out of sync, and tumble that airplane over. 1, 2, 3. Eventually, Mother Nature gravity says the nose has to come down. It throws in a 1-turn inverted spin all the way, and now has it flying again off to a right. I think that was fun enough. We ought to try doing it one more time. Now to slow it down, make it a little more relaxable, let's go for the 4-point roll out across. There's that top of that gorgeous pitch. You can see Kenny strapped in there having fun. The bottom. If you look closer in the bottom of that airplane, you'll notice the floorboard is actually made out of plexiglass to allow that aerobatic pilot to see through the floor and pick up those crisp vertical and horizontal 45-degree lines as you see today, executing what we call the shark's tube. All the way around, 1, 2, showing that that beautiful pitch SCC can turn in a complete roll at about every 3/4 of a second there. Now the reverse half tube name. Well, we're going to pull up on that 45 line. We stop it inverted, pull back down, and get set up for our next pass, which should be upside down. The ground above, the sky below. What's interesting when you're flying inverted is your controls actually are backwards. Well, it's not that they're backwards, it's just that everything that you have to react to is backwards. To go left, you just did right. And knife edge all the way across, over the altitude line, absolutely perfect. Jim is now stationed at Langley Air Force Base right here, working at a staff job, but occasionally he still gets to fly the A-10. And if you call his number and you can't quite find him at work, well, it's probably because he came in early to make sure that he got all his work done so he can get out a little bit early in the afternoon, beat the rush to the airport, strap on this airplane, and put in the practice sessions he needs to become such a proficient and competent aerobatic airshow pilot. He's married to Catherine Hampton of Tulsa and his 2 dogs, Bear and Susu, who are named after airplanes on the airshow circuit. Just go to show exactly how much he loves this way of life. Now, folks, this is going to be the hometown boys' last pass here. A little photo wave pass. So let him know how much you appreciate him coming out here today. Stand up, give him a big wave. He won't hear you clapping.